Welcome to my first podcast. Today I'm going to be talking about the truths, the harsh reality of growing up and being gay. It's a tough life out here. It's a very, very tough life. So I had to break it up into sections so I can try not to miss anything. If I do, let me know. So the first section is the whole, do you wish you were a man, or being left for a man propaganda. That is a whole section on its own. I'll start off answering the big one and only mighty question. Do you wish you were a guy? No, I'm not in like a way that I want to like transition into a guy, right? But sometimes I see this guy that treats a girl so bad, doesn't even do the bare minimum, traumatizes her and 5 other girls at the same time, pull a girl I've been like plotting on for 3 years but can't do anything about because she's straight. And I'm like, oh my god, I waited 3.5 years, white man did it in 1 week. I waited 3.5 years, white man did it in 1 week. And I'm just like, oh my god, like, if I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. That's what plays in my mind. I'm just like, bro, if I just had that chance, I would like treat them way better. Like, I just know I would. Maybe that's the reason I wasn't brought onto this earth a man, because I would be unstoppable. I would be up there because of my presence and how much I do for women. I'll pull too many, get into my head, egotistical, lose it. So now I just gotta wait for the right one to come my way. So maybe that was the reason I wasn't born a man, because I could just pull everyone and anything. So instead they made me, and I've been struggling in that department recently. Yeah, it's okay. That will all change one day. Moving on to the next bit. Being in a relationship where you are treated like a man. Okay, I was in this position, but I didn't realize it because it was my first ever relationship. I didn't know how I'm supposed to be treated or how that works. So if some of you are in this position, you might not know that you are until it's over, if that makes sense. And then you like connect the dots, or not even until you're in like a next relationship where you're treated properly, you actually realize, oh, that actually hurt and did it wrong. But like, you can really like feel it, if that makes sense. Like when it's over, especially, you'll be like, bro, I'm a girl too, like make my feelings valid, like comfort me, baby me, be nice to me, bro, I'm a person too, like treat me like I exist. But the problem with relationships like that, where you're treated like a man, it usually moves on to phase 2, the worst phase, being left for a man. If you have survived this, my dear friend, take my hand. I respect you. We've been through it. Got broken up with because the relationship's too much commitment. 2 weeks later, popped out with a boyfriend. No hard feelings there. But that was like, honestly, it hurt me so bad because I'd like to say I put everything I could into that relationship. I tried to put my best foot forward, and it's like no matter what I did, I gave my everything. I suppressed everything bad that she ever did to me. I like compressed it all down and didn't ever like express any of my complaints just to make her happy. I did everything to make her happy, and it just wasn't enough. And it's like, no matter what you do, you will never ever be what she wants just because you're not a guy. And it's like, you do everything, get her flowers, treat her right, comfort her, care for her, everything. It's just like the one thing you can't change. It's the one thing that she wanted you to change. I would have been anything for her. Like, I would have done anything. And it's like, that does things to you. It really does. It genuinely does. Like, so I'm sorry, my friends, if you guys also had to go through that. But that's gonna move me straight on to the next phase, straight girls. Because I'm not saying she never had a thing for girls, but maybe a phase. I'm not saying be gay is a phase, but I'm telling you, people that are like, oh, I used to be gay. No, you didn't. That's like me saying I used to be straight. We're not the same. Get out my face. Get out my face. No. But also, like, there's a question like, oh, how did you know you were gay? So some people ask that in a they think they're gay type of way. Other people might just be like, well, like, how did you know? Because I'm guessing being straight, you're kind of like told that your whole life. Oh, you know, you grew up, married, God, like what not, you know, like that. You kind of got to figure out for yourself, because everyone's supposed to be like, liking guys, and you're like, I don't know, I don't really feel that way. Let me just like choose a random guy to like say is my crush, but you don't really feel that. It's kind of hard. And I hate the people that say like social media is an influence of it. No, it helped me realize, oh, like put a label on it. Otherwise I'd be my whole life pushing down something that I felt, not realizing, hey, it's okay to feel this. Like there's such a thing as like girls liking girls. You're not like a complete waste. So no, it doesn't make people gay. It helps them understand. Like, let's get that straight. Because what also annoys me is girls that say they're like gay to be different. No, get a personality of your own. Like your own things, get your own personality. Because I know 1-2 people that said, oh, I had a bi phase during COVID. Or they just say they are to be different, but then their whole track record is guys, guys, guys. And like, oh, I'll never see me dating a girl. How about we find a personality instead of you keep on finding these men at the club? Why don't you go find a hobby, find a life, and not just like different people? And then people who, as I said, that claim they used to be gay, like just get out of here, please. And then that follows on to claiming being gay is easier. Honey, the grass is not greener here. The grass is not greener here. Like, you talk about a guy like terrorizing you basically, which is like a masked lesbian's not even gonna do that. Okay, depending on some, but you know, I feel like they treat you a lot better. I could treat you better. And then you're like, oh, I'm switching sides because it's so hard out here. And it's like, it's not any easier here. Like, no, absolutely not. That's like doing like higher level math and saying, oh, I wish I did higher level science because it seems easier. We're all struggling too. Well, not all of us. Some people are like actually in really happy, healthy relationships. But there are problems in our own community as well. And that's the next section I'm getting into. The unrealistic standards, especially set from their friends. They're like, oh, what are they doing? Okay, I get having goals and being ambitious. I'm 17. Why do you want me to be a millionaire CEO, have a penthouse, holiday houses, 6 cars, 6-pack, buy everything, plan a bunch of dates, do this, do that? Don't get me wrong. I'm going to put my best in, but sometimes, like, give me some slack. I'm allowed to have a bad day. I hate when you, like, slack off for one day that you don't do everything, and then all of a sudden you're this worst person ever, and all, like, the good things you do is, like, not recognized. No. Like, hello? I'm a girl too. Treat me like one. Let me have my bad days. Let me have my good days. Let me be me. Let me do my things. Like, the standards are sometimes... Because I'd like to say I do a pretty good job. Okay, going on the Wiz conversation goes, it sounds like I don't do a lot. Trust me, I do. But I just got really tired in one of my past experiences because it just felt like everything I did just wasn't enough. And then I was doing it more for her to tell her friends, and they can be like, oh, that's so good. And getting her friends' approval instead of her actually liking the stuff. And I think her opinion on if she likes what I was doing or not was all based on what her friends would feed back to her. So that was not very, very good. And next is like people that make it their whole personality. Like, okay, I know I'm posting a video about this, and my like TikTok is low-key becoming niche about it, and a lot of my TikToks are getting like that. But I'm not here to make it my whole personality. I'm here to bond, to trauma bond, to bring in a deep emotional connections with my viewers on our life struggles. I will post more straight content. Well, not straight, but just not gay orientated content as, like, you know, my posting goes on. So don't you guys worry. But then more problems about like actually opening being gay is like the fear of PDA in public. Like no matter what, you're worried about what people's gonna think and whatnot. And never being able to have a kid that's like half yours and the person you love is like a stab in the heart. I'm telling you, it gets me every time. Top 10 ways to make me cry. Like, just let me think about that. That's why I kind of want to adopt, because like I'm not gonna have a kid that's half me, and the person I love anyway might as well adopt, if that makes sense. And like, you know, provide them with like a good life, better one that they would have had. But I don't know, that's it for now. Tell me what you guys want to see on my podcast, because I don't really know what else to talk about, because I've just been in my feelings about it recently. Because I watched this movie, I think it's called Lost and Delirious, something like that. It was heartbreaking. I cried 3 times during that. Like the whole time I had the song Push It Down and praying in my mind. He is stable, you are deep. Oh my gosh. And then I was chanting around the house, I wanna feel guilty, I wanna feel that it's wrong. Oh my god, like that song gets to me. Like editors edit me to that will actually make me cry. Like, oh my gosh, that song does things to me. Same with that movie. Another song is Andrew in Drag, and it's like, the only girl I'll ever love is Andrew in Drag. And I was like, oh my god, that is so real, because all my guy crushes is like a direct male correlation to the girl I would have been like at the time. So oh my god, those 2 songs like do things to me. They make me feel things I suppress. They make me feel inside. But yeah, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm busy working. That's my little script I got going, and I'm working on the intro and outro for this podcast. So I hope you guys like it. I do have a few more ideas on what to post, but I'm not trying to orientate my whole things about being gay. I just want it to be a slight part of who I am. So what are other things that you guys will relate to and like to hear? Thank you guys all for watching and staying this long.